Well, who knew, eh? Such a boring pair of old sods could breed such a funny little kid. Wow, this is quite delightful. Very psychedelic. Oh, I can't even remember the last time I partook in a joint. Was it 87? 88? Or do they even call them joints anymore? What is it? Spliffs? Rollies? Green? I must catch up with Norman Mabb's son before he leaves and ask him. I do like to try and keep down with the kids. Oh Christ, I hope he hasn't gone too far. I think I may need a few more of these in order just to get through the rest of this shindig. Oh, 30 years, 30 rotten years. Do you know, I don't even think they've touched each other all evening. Do they not think that people have noticed? And we have been invited round to celebrate this. Oh yes, bravo, bravo. A love affair for the ages, this one, that's for sure. But he's been keeping a casual eye on me, though, Paul. Yes, counting my drinks, I think. Well, how very rude. He never really used to mind what I put in my mouth before. In fact, he usually had nothing but suggestions. Oh, but he is scared things are going to get said, and he should be. Maybe he should be keeping a closer eye on the wife he actually chose. I mean, look at her. She's been following that Charlene around, trying to get some info out of her, no doubt. Oh, poor thing. She's probing the wrong woman. Well, saying that, Charlene does have all the lumps and bumps in the right places. Oh yeah, I wouldn't be at all surprised if Paul had stuck it there too. Not that he's a womanizer, no. He is more of a collector, yes. He likes having us all under one roof, like a hunter proudly displaying his shot game. Oh, do you know, this joint is starting to kick in. I feel wonderful. Oh yes, and I do hope the dancing starts soon. But until then, I will have more wine and more weed. Oh, God, do you know what? Nobody has even bothered to give any speeches yet. Ah! Speech! Hello, everybody. Thank you. Excuse me. Thank you. Hello, and thank you for coming. And welcome. Welcome to my dear sisters and her truly devoted husband's Paul's home on this wonderful day, an auspicious day. 30 years of marriage. That is truly wonderful. Some may even say worthy, especially me, her long-standing single sister Val. Cheers. Oh, no, it's okay. It's all right. I don't mind a good joke. In fact, I love a good joke. And do you know, ladies and gentlemen, the best joke I ever heard was from my current brother-in-law, the lovely Paul. Yes, he told me that he would leave my sister for me to start a new life. We would start a family even. Now, that was, oh goodness me, it must be years ago, back in the 90s. But clearly, I must not have got it. Oh, I'm joking. But you know, I was dreading coming here today. I love my sister, of course I do, but I'm used to a more exhilarating group, a more stimulating crowd. Oh yes, you see, I used to be a dancer. Oh, nothing but glitz and glamour for me, and the tightest of leotards, I can assure you. But you will have to use your imagination for that. Oh, unless, of course, Paul has a photo of me stashed away somewhere. Naughty. Oh, but back then it was nothing but long nights and encore after encore. Of dance, that is. Oh yes, ladies, hide away your husbands, because Val can go on for days. Oh, do you know, my sister doesn't really like parties. She doesn't like the attention, but it just seems to follow her around anyway. And you know, I can't help but think that her lack of introduction of me to you is because she's embarrassed, possibly. But here I am, Val, the younger sister, obviously. No man, no children, no matter. Oops. Do you know, I overheard a very funny thing here today whilst topping up the old rim. Oh. Do you know, Norman and Mabes here are worried about their son having a child, that he won't be able to hack the responsibility. But let good old Val here assure you, you have nothing to worry about, you two, because today your son sold me the best grown, most tightly packed, freshest piece of hash that I have had since, well, I can't remember when. So honestly now, you have nothing to worry about. Look! Look at your faces. Oh, but really, it is so good to see so many of you here today, to know how much you love my sister and her fella. Stop right where you are, Paul. Don't you move. I'm just getting into my stride and I'm enjoying myself. Oh dear. Look at his face. Oh, what's the matter, Paul? Am I upsetting your guests? Oh, don't worry, because from what I've heard, they're not very fond of you anyway. I mean, take Mabes here. Harmless, wonderful Mabes. But did you know that she knows all of your secrets? Every single one. Now, let me see. Charlene hates Christine for being so obsessive. Christine hates Charlene for being so evasive. Mabes here has the most wonderful drug-dealing son, and Paul spends too much time down the pub. Now, all of this I found out by just standing here quietly, invisible, and listening to you all. The Jolly Cockerel pub, isn't it, Paul? Or as Mabes here would say, more like the Jolly Cock for All, because the landlord likes nothing better than a good pumping more than anyone. Oh, and his poor wife, but still, I'm sure you've taken up the slack there, Paul. 30 years and you throw this sham show. What about our 10 years together, Paul? Where's my bloody party? Oh, that's it. Good, yes, you just walk away. You're happy when your trousers are down, aren't you? Then you listen to us. But as soon as you can't get your end away, off you pop. Who are you running away from, Paul? Me or Christine? Oh, it's okay. We're sisters. We share everything. Which woman are you running off to now, Paul? Paul! Paul!